A very good afternoon to all of you and a very warm welcome to this session. My name is Deepika and I'm a part of the AWS Training and Certification team here in India. So once again, a very warm welcome to the session. So here you're going to learn how to sharpen your skills with AWS Training and Certification. So I'll be telling you about the different certifications available, what are the options you have for learning that are available to you, right? So let's get started. So if you look at the current scenario of the cloud market, like shown in the slide, you can see that currently the rate at which the demand is growing for cloud computing talent in India, the rate you can see from 2018 to the projected growth in 2021, the CAGR, the growth rate is around 15%, right? Whereas if you look at the supply rate, the growth in the supply of such talent, it's only about 5%. So there is a clear gap between the talent, cloud talent demand and supply here that we have to bridge. And that is exactly what we at TNC are trying to do here, right? So if you look at the top skills that are required for professionals in the current times, by multiple surveys, cloud computing and AI are pitched to be the top skills required in India. And we all know that AWS being one of the top player in the cloud industry, AWS has a big role to play here, right? So let me walk you through what AWS trainings are all about, what certifications are all about, and stay tuned. At the end of the presentation, there is an excellent offer that is going on for AWS that we are offering to you on AWS trainings that I will reveal at the end of the session, right? Now, let's say you are a professional who is involved in building applications, and then you are at a stage when these applications have to be migrated to AWS, right? So you are right now managing the infrastructure, the application on premises, then there is a lift and shift migration happening. And once the lift and shift migration is over, you start talking about optimizing the infrastructure and application further and further to make it work better on the cloud, right? So right things like instance resizing, to storage optimization, to serverless, implementing serverless architecture, to attaining a fully optimized, truly optimized AWS environment. Everywhere, at each step of this migration, AWS has a role to play, right? So you being a professional, you are expected to have these skills with you, which will allow your organization to get the best out of the AWS cloud, right? So we are going to see how AWS training and certification can help you build that AWS knowledge, the skills that are required, and the confidence that you need to work on such projects and make it a success, right? So let me give you an overview of what AWS TNC is all about and what are the different resources you have available for learning, right? So when you look at AWS trainings, there are three modes basically which we offer trainings through, right? Or there are different paths to our training. So there is digital training available, there is classroom training available, plus there are also AWS certifications available, which will validate the AWS skills that you have. So when we talk about digital trainings, there are more than 400 courses available on our digital training platform. You just have to log into aws.training and there is a digital learning library available there. These trainings are absolutely free of cost. They are built by the subject matter experts, AWS subject matter experts. You can take these trainings at any time at your own convenience, right? So there is a huge library of digital training material that is available. If you are a person who likes to learn in a classroom kind of a mode, we do offer classroom trainings also, which are delivered by AWS experts, and you get the curriculum which has been designed by AWS, which is most relevant to the IT scenario in the world right now. It gives you all the required skills that you need to implement a solution on AWS. And there are different learning paths that are available when we talk about the classroom training. So let me just show you what all learning paths we have available. So we have role-based paths available. So there is a learning path for architects, there is a learning path for developers, for DevOps engineers. So previously developer were the ones who used to graduate to become a DevOps engineers. So now we've separated those learning paths. So for developers, we have an advanced course called Advanced Development, and DevOps engineering has been separated as a path. Similarly, now we've introduced a separate path for ML. So ML's a lot of content which was previously used to train Amazonians on machine language has been made public by AWS quite recently. And we also have, solution based learning paths available. So for example, you can see a separate path for databases here. So we recently launched a course for planning and designing databases on AWS, because many people are moving to the AWS cloud now, and they want to retire the technical debt that they had from their uh, previous databases, right? So there are many learning paths available. You can pick and choose the learning path that you want to take, and you can opt for a particular course as a classroom delivery. Right now, due to the pandemic, all the classroom deliveries have been changed to virtual deliveries, so you can take these courses from the comfort of your homes, right? We have these certifications available. So there are 12 in total, you can see. So there are foundational level certifications, there are associate level certifications, and there are professional level certifications, apart from multiple specialty certifications that are available. So these certifications, once you give the exam, you get a certificate from AWS, and they validate your AWS skills, and they basically prove that you are a person who is good at implementing AWS solutions, right? So they are globally recognized. It's an industry leading certification that you can do. If you look at multiple surveys, you will get to see data that AWS certifications are amongst the highest rated certifications in the industry right now, right? There are a lot of other learning resources also that are available to you. For example, we have a set of self-paced labs available, right? So these are labs which you can do at your own pace in your own AWS account. So these labs kind of get to build your skill. You get to build your skill in a specific area. For example, creating a serverless application. So there is a step-by-step instruction manual that is given. You just have to follow those instructions in your AWS account, and you get to build a serverless application in the end, right? So they kind of uh, make you learn by doing. So self-paced labs are available. You have a lot of code samples and solution samples that are available in AWS's GitHub repository. There is also a builders library, Amazon's builders library, which has a lot of beautiful articles, solutions, best practices that are available. These have been posted by the builders who build solutions at Amazon and AWS, right? So these have been curated by those builders, and they are made available to you in the Amazon builders library. Plus, you can visit this link where you can get all the online learning options that are available. So we conduct free webinars from time to time. You can join those webinars. These webinars are like kind of 1 hour, 2 hour sessions where we concentrate on a specific service or focus on a specific exam. So these could be 4 hours exam readiness workshops. So we do conduct a lot of free webinars also time to time. You can go ahead and look at a list of webinars that are available and register for them. So all online learning options are available at this particular link, right? Let us go ahead and look at some of the training offers that are available for the Women in Tech event specifically. So the first one is, this is an offer straight from AWS. The course content comes directly from AWS. It covers the most up-to-date material that is there to cover about each of the AWS services, right? So you can go ahead and get in touch with our representatives, Pradyumna Pillai or Nandini Karning. Nandini is available in the launch area also. You can go talk to her in the launch area and ask her if you have any questions that you have. So you can reach out to these representatives. If you have any if you're a part of an organization which wants to get its people trained, and you have, let's say, 5 or more people to train, then you get a group discount on the training of up to 15%. right? So this is a great way for organizations and individuals to build their cloud skills. So these classes under the open trainings are available as per this calendar. So you can see there are multiple courses available in this calendar, and this calendar is going to run till December 2020. So you have architecting, developing, DevOps, deep learning, machine learning, and there was a new course which was launched recently by AWS, which is AWS Cloud Financial Management for Builders. So basically, this course is all about how do you completely optimize your AWS environment to get the maximum cost benefit out of operating in the AWS cloud, right? So this is a calendar that is available. Now, one thing that is special about this offer is that these trainings which are listed in this calendar and the open training offer, the courses listed in this calendar are going to be led by AWS's own instructors who are kind of subject matter experts in their own topic, right? So this is one offer that we have running, and as I said, this comes straight from AWS to you. These courses are going to be led by AWS's own certified instructors, right? There is another offer that is around 80% off on all AWS trainings, and you get 15% off on all AWS certification vouchers, right? So 80% off, that's huge, right? So 80% off on all AWS trainings and 15% off on all AWS certification vouchers. But this offer is available only to our women participants, and it is available, the offer is valid till 30th of September 2020, right? So these are all the courses which are delivered, which are a part of this offer. So you have multiple courses available here, starting from the very basic course, technical essentials, to advanced courses like machine learning and big data, right? These courses, since the offer is by our partner Train OK, the instructors who would be delivering these courses are also from Train OK. They are all authorized instructors which are a part of our who are from our APN partner, Trainocate, right? Um, so the next step is please reach out to our representatives. Post this event, you would also be getting a mailer, and you will be given details about the Trainocate discount as a part of that mailer. You can get in touch with the people from Trainocate, and if you have any other questions related to that particular offer, you can talk to them directly on their help desk helpline, and you can get your questions answered, right? I would be glad to take any questions you have now. Please go ahead and post your questions in the Q&A section, and I'll be glad to answer any questions you have. Okay. Any other questions? Please let me know. Okay, so Pallavi, as far as the coding skills go, that depends on the course you choose, right? For example, if you're choosing architecting on AWS as a course, you don't need any coding skills at all, right? Because that's a course meant for solutions architect, people who are building architecting solutions on AWS. On the other hand, if you're choosing a course like developing on AWS or advanced developing on AWS, then we expect you to be familiar with any coding language like Java, Python, or C Sharp, right? So it depends on the course. So if you're choosing security engineering, or if you're choosing, let's say, cloud financial management, you're not required to have any coding knowledge as such. But let's say you want to go for the database course, you're required to know the basics of databases. If you're going for the ML course, knowing the basics of ML might help you there, right? So it depends on the course that you're taking. Any other questions? Thank you, Pallavi. Any more questions, please let me know. Okay, so one thing that I wanted to remind you about was that Nandini is available in the lounge for some more time. Please go ahead and post any questions you have. You can have a chat with her there. Apart from that, there is a poll available. Please do go ahead and rate the session through the poll so that it can help me get feedback on how it was and how it needs to be improved in future. You can also participate in the contest by AWS Training and Certification. So you can attend the contest by the just visit the contest page on the tool, and you can attend the questions given as a part of the context, and you get goodies if you top the leaderboard in the contest, right? So with that, these are the contact coordinates again for Pradyumna and Nandini, and this is my email ID. In case you have any further questions to ask, you can reach out to us, and as I said, the other details would be sent to you as a post event email. Any other questions, please feel free to ask me, and we'll close the session after this.